Hello traders, it's Darren from Traders Outpost, and I've got a couple of freebies for you today. I've got a free strategy and we've also got free access to our forum. So I'll get to the forum access at the end. First, important that you read the risk warning. We're an educational site, we're not financial advisors. If you're going to risk money trading, then you better seek some financial advice first. Okay, so that's that bit out of the way. I want to talk a little bit about strategies, an important thing to know. If you're starting out learning to trade and you're looking at all the videos out there and the advice about how to develop trading strategies, what you'll find is a lot of them seem to go down this route that it's just a case of finding a good strategy that suits your personality and trading that with discipline and you're sorted. But the thing that they're not mentioning is that eventually all strategies will fail. Okay, so you can't rely on a single strategy. What you need is a collection of strategies, so the chances of one of those strategies failing in the future, regardless of backtests, okay, is fairly high. If you compile the right sort of strategies together in the right way, then the chances of them all failing at the same time is unlikely. That's why diversification is important. You don't get this message in the retail world, but if you look at the professionals and how they trade, they spend a lot of time making sure that they're well diversified. If you want to find out more about diversification and portfolios, then like I said at the end, there's going to be I'm going to explain how to sign up to our forum for free, and there's some great information, tools and some off-the-shelf portfolios there that you can use. Okay, so now onto the free strategy, and all of our strategies tend to be trend following strategies. We look for strategies that have positive skew and positive expectancy over the long term. The first thing we always need to do is use some sort of rule-based systematic way of determining what the trend is. And in this strategy, what we use are two moving averages. Okay, so we have a fast moving average and a slow moving average. And we look for a condition where the fast moving average is above the slow to buy and vice versa for sell. Now, the reason we use two moving averages and not a single moving average is sometimes you might want to exploit a system where you change direction quickly. Okay, in this system, what we're looking for is to stay in the trends that continue for a long time. And with a single moving average, you can suffer a little bit by the noise in the market. And a simple way to define noise is this chart has moved from this point A down here to point B here. Okay, so price has moved by this range. But during that movement, it's moved up and down a lot, and the difference between the total distance traveled by price and the difference in the range over the period is the noise. This chart isn't particularly noisy, but if you look at Forex and CFD charts, you'll see that there's actually a lot of noise in the signal. Okay, the true signal in this period was from price moving here to here, but you can see there's some disagreement in that information as we've got there. So anyway, that's why we're using the two moving averages, and it tends to keep you in trends longer, and it allows for deeper drawdowns, and direction doesn't change too often. Okay, so that's how we determine the trend. Once the trend is determined, we're going to use a standard 20 period Bollinger Band. Okay, and we've set the standard deviation on this to 1. Okay, and all we're going to do is we're going to look for price to come below the lower band of the Bollinger Bands and then break out and close above the upper band. Okay, so what we're looking for here is we're looking for a systematic way of staying out of these retraces, sorry. And then we're looking for a fairly strong momentum back in the direction of the long-term trend. Okay, and the Bollinger Band, I mean, when we use something like a Bollinger Band, we're not saying that, you know, this is going to have some specific magic quality. What we're looking for is something that we can trade systematically. So we're trying to build some rules that can be coded and traded automatically, and for them to exploit a particular edge. So the edge we're looking to exploit here is long-term trends, and we're using an increase in momentum to kind of time that entry. So in this instance here, we would have entered at the close of this bar that broke out the upper band of the Bollinger Bands, and we would have set our low, our stop loss below this previous low. Once you're in that trade, you need to keep your profit target open. And we're looking for systems with positive skew. So we're looking not to particularly have a lot of winners, or our winners necessarily be much bigger than our losers all the time. But we want to catch those trades that run, and an easy way to do that is to apply a trailing stop. I'm not going to go into specifics of trailing the stop here, but there are many ways you can trail the stop, and really you should do your own due diligence on that. That's the basic system that we started with. It's a raw system, an idea about how to exploit a particular sort of edge. So we've coded that up, and once we have it coded, then we can start to look to see if this system has an edge in the markets. And the way we do that is by testing over very long periods and multiple markets. So what we're looking for is, we're not looking for it to have amazing returns. We're just looking that over a long period of time, this is going to generate profit, it's going to have positive skew, and it's not going to work on just a single market or a single time frame. So we've done some preliminary back tests on this, and if I just go over to some of the charts here. Okay, so this was one. It's 69 trades. It doesn't look like a lot, but this was over a 19-year period, and we can see that although it has periods of losing, when the trends come along, it catches those really big winners, and you can see it has a positive expectancy over time. Okay, here was another test here. Again, you see positive expectancy and that positive skew. Okay, and a final one here. Okay, so I mean, this is a really simple system, and it's just really to kind of explain to you the first stages of building a diversified portfolio of trend trading systems. So this is a little something that you can go away and play with, and hopefully learn something from as well. So I did mention at the start that at the moment we're offering free access to our website, and if you're interested in that, I've put a link below, and all you need to do is go to our membership page, and you can see normally we charge $9.99 a month for access. If you choose this plan, then when you go to the checkout, you can select the discount code, and if you put in VIP100 and apply it, then we will give you the first month for free. As long as you cancel your membership in that first month, then you won't be charged a penny. If you don't, then it will automatically go on to $9.99 a month. And when you've got your free membership, you can go into our members forum, and you can see here in ATS strategy discussion, all of our current systems are there, and further down there's also one of our portfolios, and all of these will be free to download. You can download them. They're MT4 or MT5 EAs, and you can test them and do your own back testing yourself. Each of these strategies has got detailed information about how we developed the strategy, and some test results over very long periods. It's showing you the sort of returns that that we have experienced in the past. No guarantee it will do that in the future, but our whole premise is that, you know, we build systems and portfolios that have a greater chance of staying the course and making profit long term, because we're all about compounding returns over a long period, because historically those approaches have proven much more successful than this kind of retail idea that you're just going to learn to read price and give up your job in 3 years. So I hope you found the video interesting. Please leave me some comments below. Subscribe if you like this kind of stuff, and like I said, in the description below there'll be the link to our site. Even if you don't want to sign up for the free month, there's a lot of public information there as well that you don't have to sign up for. So come and have a look around and give us some feedback. Thanks for your time today, and I will speak to you soon.